Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins.
And now, your 2021
Stay tuned for Marlins baseball.
Miami
Next.
Marlins.
Sandy Alcantara starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now into the box is Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, number 18, Joey.
Here's the pitch.
Wendell.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to beat the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That brings up Wander Franco. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And that's the second out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
Now the pitch. They're starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Dan, Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Now the 2-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Aye.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Marte leads off second with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
In now, David Lee. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Right back to him on the mound. They'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gary.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. He went deep in the contest last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Rosarena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins leave 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Marte going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, what a play! Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Jesus Aguilar will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
First base, number 24.
So now to the plate, Brendan Wow. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Wow. As a look, now the pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Ready with the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia fouled off. Longoria on third. Arozarena on at second with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And 2, here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Into the box, Ryan Yarbrough. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rays 2 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cliff Floyd.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball in.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yarbrough, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Popped up. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's dead center for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Barehanded at his knees. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander Franco.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred Mcgriff.
Up next for the Rays, Fred Mcgriff struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. Hit hard to short. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Off of 1 leg. In the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. At the plate now is Brian Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Alcantara is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin.
Next to stand in is Austin Meadows. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. After the walk, a quick check on first, and the runner back. First offering, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stepping in next, Randy Arozarena. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
1-0 delivery. Runner's on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Reined in. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Rosarena, the runner at third. Lau at second with one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Ryan Yarbrough. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Hitters count. The pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
He's set. The 2-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Rays will settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 3 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit out toward second. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
So next to hit is David Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
No runs, no hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes
1 ball,
now.
2 strikes. No, that's
Misses, ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys
The
are
right
real
fielder,
good low
number
ball
10,
hitters, but more often than not,
Gary.
keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of
Sheffield.
success on the mound.
In now, Gary Sheffield. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
0-1.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's out. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks like he swung it
Count
underwater
1-2.
that time for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
At the plate now, Cliff Floyd, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More to come from Lone Depot Park right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
Here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Sheffield is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander
So one down, no one aboard. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now it'll be Fred Mcgriff. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. But they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Mcneil.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Jesus Aguilar. Leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ready with the 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Number 9.
liner towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They trail in this one 3-0. John Curtis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Now to the plate, here is Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Curtis is facing his old colors in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Marte is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
So the next to bat will be Austin Meadows. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And the 2-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. Anderson might try to make a play on it. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. First offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Here's Starling Marte to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering on its way. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Swing and a blooper to the right side, and Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lau backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Up next for Miami, David Lee. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. Count still full, 3-2. Him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat now will be Gary Sheffield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is foul right side.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Eliezer Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
7th inning ready to roll. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Brett Phillips gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 35, Brett Phillips.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly. On the back with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Andrew Kittredge will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Andrew Kittredge.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cliff Floyd. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
So stepping in is Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The right fielder, Joey.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Alfaro is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Wendell is retired, and there's one away. Digging in will be Wander Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sheffield is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred.
Next, here is Fred Mcgriff, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they lead it 3-0. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Now at the plate is Brian Anderson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Castillo, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Joe Pennant will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Joe Pennant.
Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first three pitches, all three down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on the way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Anthony Bass enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate here is Evan Longoria. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hard hit ball to short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Up next, Randy Arozarena. Oh, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. From the belt, the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Popped up.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed rib.
2 balls and a strike to count. 1 out and a runner on third. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
set. Here it comes. Brendan Lau is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And
Now
looking
back.
at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia.
Outside.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball
And
2.
he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing. Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to
Now
make good
back.
pitches.
The pitcher.
Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0
Your
in a
attention,
fastball
please.
count. He came and got some.
Michael
Brasso
Brasso will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Slow little roller to third. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are in front, 4-0. Matt Wisler will come on in relief as he'll make his second
Now
appearance
pitching
of the
for the
season
Rays.
so far.
Number 37, Matt Wisler.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in next, David Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Meadows moving back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here it comes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Miami down to their last strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Yarbrough gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.